Nestled within the untamed wild terrains of the Uinta Basin, under the watchful gaze of billions of twinkling stars, Dr. Olivia Martinez and her team stood, their eyes riveted on the eerily silent expanse of Skinwalker Ranch below. Her researchers' faces were etched with a mixture of emotions, a palpable exhilaration intertwined with a sense of foreboding. After months of intensive research and substantial investment in advanced equipment, they found themselves on the brink of unveiling the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch. The ranch was more than a place, it was a vortex of stories, a testament to those who'd spent many years, even to their peril, to investigate its secrets. The tales of eerie occurrences and unexplained phenomena were chilling and disturbing. Among these stories was a particularly unsettling account of a Navajo Native American researcher who vanished in the hillsides of the ranch without a trace, his fate forever unknown. Despite the potential dangers for her crew and the haunting tale of the missing researcher, Martinez's determination remained undeterred, the pursuit of her own twisted version of the truth unwavering. They were prepared to face the insidious unknown, spurred on by the legacy of those who had come before them. With a voice echoing her unwavering conviction, Dr. Martinez declared, "Here it is, Team Skinwalker. Don't let the peaceful surroundings deceive you. Where others failed, we will reveal the unknown causes of all these phenomena and prove beyond any shadow of a doubt that they have a natural explanation." Her team, looking at each other, responded with hesitant nods, their expressions a blend of anticipation and apprehension. As they crossed down into the threshold of the infamous ranch, an uncanny sense of unease gripped them. The atmosphere was thick, pulsating with an energy that seemed to defy the laws of nature. Barely above a whisper, Martin noted, "This place, it feels eerily alive." He continued, "Like we're being watched." Unfazed, Dr. Martinez responded, her eyes reflecting determination. "That's what we're here to confront, Mark. We are stepping into what some fools call the realm of the unexplained. Remember, there's always a reasonable explanation. I want all things precisely recorded." As the sun began to yield to twilight, the team hurriedly assembled their equipment, their hearts pounding with excitement and fear. Unbeknownst to them, they were on the brink of documenting anomalies and signs of paranormal activity that could threaten some people's very understanding of the universe, especially their anonymous benefactors. Feeling a cold shiver run down her spine, Sarah admitted, "This place, it's daunting. I can't help but feel unsettled." With a confident smile, Dr. Martinez urged, "Stay focused, team. These are natural phenomena or the greatest fakery ever. This is our chance to uncover the truth or broaden the horizons of our understanding." As the enveloping darkness of night descended upon the ranch, the team huddled closer, their senses heightened. A spine-chilling howl shattered the silence, pricking their skin with fear. The stillness of the night was replaced by a symphony of eerie sounds that seemed to reverberate from every corner of the ranch. Dr. Martinez's voice did not betray fear as she instructed, "Stay calm, everyone. Document everything you see, hear, and feel. We need to approach this scientifically." As they activated their recording devices and cameras, a swirling mist began to form in the distance. It seemed to solidify into a giant dog-like figure, hovering a few feet above the ground, its eyes glowing menacingly. Martin, his voice trembling with fear, What in God's name is that?" Sarah gasped, her eyes wide with terror. It's looking right at us!" The shifting figure let out a bone-chilling wail and rushed towards them, forcing them to scramble back, tripping over their equipment. Despite the chaos, Dr. Martinez remained composed. "Keep recording, it's someone playing a trick. We need all the data we can get." The Skinwalker's figure whirled around them, laughter echoing through the ranch. The lights in the ranch house flickered on and off. Small balls of fluorescent light emerged from the terrain in front of them, adding to the surreal atmosphere. Sarah, panic evident in her voice, cried, "This is madness! We need to leave!" With unyielding resolve, Dr. Martinez responded, "Stay composed. Remember, we embarked on this investigation to prove the fakery behind the phenomena." Suddenly, as if someone flipped a switch, the figure vanished, leaving behind an oppressive silence. The team, hearts pounding, exchanged nervous glances, each shaking their head towards Dr. Martinez. In a trembling voice, John exclaimed, What on earth was that? It wasn't human!" Maintaining calm, Nabahi, their Native American friend and guide, explained, "That creature is the Skinwalker, John. This is beyond the natural. We're trespassing on its domain." "I tried to warn you, Dr. Martinez." "Shut up and do your job, Nabahi. Keep your myths and legends to yourself. That's not what our backers are paying you for," responded a flustered Dr. Martinez. Pressing forward despite their terrifying encounter, they ventured deeper into the ranch, their flashlights cutting through the pitch-black darkness. Rachel's voice trembled unease as she confessed, "I can't shake off this feeling of continually being watched." As they pressed on, strange occurrences continued to unfold around them. Equipment malfunctioned inexplicably. Small glowing balls of lightning shot out of the ground before them. Shadows darted at the edge of their vision. And disembodied whispers filled the air. Martin's voice was laced with fear as he stammered, Did you see that? Something moved over there." Her tone firm, Dr. Martinez advised, "Let's not panic. We've heard about these events. Record whatever you see. Only assume natural causes. We need to analyze this back at the lab." "These are not natural, Doctor. You're putting your team at risk. Where is John?" whispered Nabahi in the darkness. No one knew. Nabahi sought out to find him. As the strange night deepened, the ranch seemed to pulse with an eerie energy. Enigmatic lights pirouetted across the night sky, and ghostly figures seemed to lurk beyond the shadows. The team, battling the gnawing fear, sprawled out along the basin, meticulously recorded each perplexing incident from every corner, their courage ebbing with each ticking moment. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream shattered the silence. Racing towards the sound, they found their Navajo friend, Nabahi, in a seizure, shaking in his death on the ground. His eyes rolled up in his head, revealing the whites, mirroring a terror that seemed to surpass even death. In his final moments, Nabahi wheezed out a phrase in what sounded like a Native American language, Tavaputs nuche quishtupu. The cryptic phrase echoed in the air, a mysterious final message from their fallen loyal friend. Heartbroken and horrified, they abandoned the ranch, the chilling refrain of Nabahi's last words haunting their departure. Returning to the lab, they sifted through the data they had collected. The footage, audio, and their harrowing experiences painted a chilling tableau of the ranch's inexplicable, unnatural phenomena. Sarah said, barely audible, "Nabahi is gone." And his last words, what did they mean? Was it Nabahi's native tongue, Navajo? Dr. Martinez, her voice heavy and humbled, replied, I don't know. But he protected us. We need to find out. I owe him that. Dr. Martinez and the remaining team members remained undeterred. Something drove them to unravel the mysterious words uttered at Skinwalker Ranch, not just for closure, but to honor Nabahi's memory. After communicating with locals around Skinwalker Ranch, they finally deciphered Nabahi's last words, which weren't his native Navajo, Tavaputs nuche quishtupu. Tavaputs nuche quishtupu, I will give my soul to save theirs. Finally translated from the ancient Ute, the words humbled Dr. Martinez and her crew. An old local tale came to mind. It was a story about the Ute Americans who once populated the area of the Uinta Basin surrounding Skinwalker Ranch. The Ute were brutally killed and buried on this very ranch during rival wars with the Navajo, and the Ute chief swore a curse on those who disrespected it. The memory of their pain and suffering was said to have seeped deep into the land, tainting it forever. Suddenly, Nabahi's final sacrificial words cast a new, chilling light on their experiences at the ranch. They weren't dealing with natural, unexplained phenomena. They were confronting the echoes of a dark, blood-stained history, a cursed burial ground seeking sacrifice for recompense. Their journey into the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch was over. Nabahi's whispering warning echoed in their ears, and they swore never to return to confront the mysteries of the Uinta Basin again. They would never again hear from the spirit of the Ute, or so they thought. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, please.